Hi everyone, my name is Poppy and I'm from the charity Tech You Can. My job is to tell students all about the interesting ways that technology is developing in different areas and also about different technology jobs that you might not have heard about before. We have created today's assembly alongside Lloyds Bank, who want to inspire students just like you to think about exciting technology jobs that you could have in the future. So, to start off our assembly, I've got a couple of questions for you to have a think about. Have you ever thought about what you would like to do for a job in the future? Would you like a future job that involves working with technology? If you think you might, please put your hand up now. Okay, brilliant. Now you can put your hands down. By the end of today's assembly, hopefully a few more of you will think that technology jobs sound quite interesting. So now you're in secondary school, your days will be filled with the subjects you learnt back in primary school, but in much more depth. Some of the subjects we will be focusing in on today include English, learning different languages, music, art, and drama. In your spare time, you will have hobbies and interests that you enjoy. Maybe you like watching films and television, or even shows at the theatre. Or perhaps you enjoy reading or listening to your favourite podcast. You might love music or learning new languages. Or maybe you love creating art. You might think you have to choose just one of those areas to work in the future. But my aim today is to show you that you don't have to choose just one. Different subjects can link together in lots of different ways, and you could have a career in technology when you're older that could involve your hobbies and interests too. So, what do we mean by technology? Well, there are lots of different definitions of technology, but I think that this one explains it well. Technology is the use of science and knowledge to solve problems or invent useful tools. Technology is changing very quickly, with new tech being invented all of the time. The pictures on the bottom of the slide show a few examples of technology inventions which you may have heard of or seen in action, including drones, AI chatbots, and 3D printers. We'll be talking about these and other examples of technology today. When we start a piece of work, like writing a story or creating a piece of art or music, we have to start with an idea. But this can be difficult, even for authors and artists. With the development of tech like artificial intelligence, computers can now help humans to come up with and organise ideas. But firstly, what is AI and what does that mean? So AI stands for artificial intelligence, and this is where computers are able to copy intelligent things that humans can do, including writing, creating things like art and music, and even solving problems. You've probably used AI before, but maybe without even realising what it is. Have a think. Have you ever searched for something online using a search engine like Google? Asked a voice assistant like Alexa or Siri a question? Used your face or fingerprint to unlock a phone or device? Or watched a recommended video or show on your Netflix or YouTube homepage? If you answered yes to any of those things, then you've used AI. So, how is AI helping humans to get inspired? After all, computers can't be creative, can they? There are now lots of AI tools which can help to create suggestions for you or organise your ideas. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of ChatGPT. This is an AI tool which you can use on a device like a laptop or a phone, and it can be used for lots of things, including helping people to come up with ideas for stories, social media posts, choosing music for a TikTok or a reel, or even supporting with an art project. There are also lots more specific online AI generators, which are designed to help with certain tasks, such as the AI story generator shown on the slide. AI image generators can create art from prompts, and prompts are instructions to tell it what you would like it to create. I actually made the picture on the screen now by giving an AI image generator the prompt, a computer pouring paint out of it, creating art. These tools can be helpful to artists, illustrators, animators, and other people working in creative industries, supporting them with ideas and making some tasks easier and quicker. But it's important to remember that AI can't replace the creativity of humans, and it can't come up with new ideas of its own. Also, it doesn't always get things right. Many people think we need to be careful to not rely too much on AI for ideas. I wonder what you think. Now we're going to hear from our first role model today. Faye works as a cybersecurity manager for Lloyds Bank. Her job involves making sure that Lloyds customers can do things like access their bank accounts safely and securely, and solving problems to make sure that everything is working properly. She's now going to tell you a little bit more about herself and her interests, and how these link to her job.
Hi Faye, thanks for joining us.
Hello, Katie. Thank you for having me today.
When you were in school, what were your favourite subjects? What were your interests and your hobbies?
So, my favourite subjects at school were drama and dance, but I also really enjoyed working with computers. I've also loved gaming, and before I had access to the internet, I taught myself how to use software like Word and Excel, which I still enjoy using, although things have changed a huge amount since then. I'm dyslexic, so I prefer to use computers as there's so many pieces of software and support apps that help me.
So you're obviously really familiar with technology. How does all of your interests, your hobbies, and your favourite subjects link to the job you do now?
I didn't know it at the time, but my love of drama and the performing arts has really helped me shape my career. Teamwork and leadership have been two really important skills that I use daily when fixing technical problems or when working with different teams. Going through auditions for shows and performances when I was younger was really helpful, as it made me more resilient, and I still use some of the techniques in interviews. Some of my drama experience has also helped me present to large groups of people and bring stories to life in a way others can relate to and understand.
Thank you. And how important is technology in your job?
Technology is very important to my job, and even more importantly is having an awareness and understanding of new technologies. I use tech all day long, from writing emails, creating presentations, helping with my dyslexia, to working from home so I can look after my grandma and children. My team is spread all over the UK and India, so tech is a huge part in connecting us so we can work as a team. Our customers want to use the latest, safest technology, and my job plays a part in making this happen.
And finally, what do you wish you had known about choosing a career or a job age 12 that you know now?
I wish I'd known about the wide variety of jobs out there. Most people talk about wanting to be a police person or a nurse, but roles in tech are often not fully understood. I wish I had known that taking a tech job doesn't mean you have to stop caring about people, as a huge part of my job is supporting and looking after people do their best. Also, it's okay not to know what you want to do now. Just keep an open mind and keep learning, and you will find your way.
Thanks so much. And thank you so much for joining us today, Faye.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Katie.